Okay, so back to GCSE after my A-level last time. So this is summer 2016, 21. There's also 22, it's a different paper. I will do that hopefully tonight as well. It's paper 2, as I say, so it's the Microsoft Word and the Access one with the sort of pseudo-theory question in presentations at the end. These are pretty straightforward, but they've added and changed it a little bit from the olden days. So there's a couple of things to watch out for, and I'm going to hopefully cover that in this. I'm going to do it as a bunch of different videos, one for each section, so there'll be one for the document, one for the database, one for whatever else. So feel free just to jump if you want to do mail merge, look at video, whatever, so on and so forth. Anyway, getting started, your evidence document is given to you nowadays. You didn't used to get this. It tells you exactly what to include at each point, which makes your life somewhat easier. Pardon me. So we'll just get started. So the first thing you want to do is open j216 newspath.rtf, which should be in your downloaded files. I've got it not there. This one. So it looks a bit like this. There's a wall of text. Don't worry, you never have to read it all thoroughly. You occasionally have to skim it. It's okay, you'd have to spend the first half hour of your paper reading through it. First thing it asks us to do is to set it up. So we want A4, we want portrait, we want top and bottom margins of 2.5, side margins of 1.5. It's worth checking that your pages are set up in centimeters. You can manually type in, like if you want to use centimeters, we'll set in inches, but for your screenshot you need to see it. So if you go to your advanced display in centimeters, it should by default say centimeters, but sometimes. Anyway, so you want to do a page setup, which is we're going to set some custom margins. So it's 2.5 by 1.5 by 2.5 by 1.5, I think. Top and bottom, yeah, that's that. And it's a portrait page, and you will evidence this to show that you have a page set up. So in your evidence document, sorry, margin evidence here. You can make that a bit smaller. Try and avoid screenshotting the whole page and just show them what they want for the screenshot. Otherwise, you won't lose marks, but the examiner will like you more, and that's always a good thing. You also want to set your page size to A4, and you want to snip. Oh no, sorry, cancel that. Size, you want to print screen this, and you can evidence that too. Cropping is your friend, please do it. You don't need to see you've got a start menu and stuff. So that shows that your page is A4. That shows your margins. You can see it all clearly. Okay, moving on. They want you to save the file, and the bit to watch here is it needs to be saved in the format of the software you're using. In my school we use Word, so you want to save it as a document. If for whatever reason you use different software, just make sure you save it in the native format. Then they want this as their screenshot. So you want to see, oops, can't spell snipping. This will happen a lot. My snipping tool is super slow, but screenshot the fact that it's a Word document now and not an RTF, and you'll get your mark there. Okay. So you want to place your header, and in the header you want to put your name, the center number, and the candidate number. So we're going to insert a header. This one will do fine. You can delete this middle box, we don't need it. Kevin, that's my name, my candidate number, and my center number. And for text, we can insert object. That's not an object, sorry. It's a quick part. Auto text. Oh, sorry, field. Page number is one of these. You can just use the more default one, but for like merge fields and stuff later, which it's better to do, use quick parts for everything, and it's good to get in the practice of doing that, even if you don't necessarily have to do it every time. Okay, place in the footer the automated file name and the path center aligned. Oh, sorry, it's OBS. Okay, in here, in the footer, you want to insert another quick part, another field. It is file name, and you want to show the path because it asks for it. So we can insert that. Center align it. That's it. Hopefully you'll have a more reasonable path name. It doesn't take 2 lines, but often you won't. But that's what it wants. Okay, next. This is pretty standard. So, and it should be anyway. It should be by default. So, but you can double check it. So, none of this goes outside of the margins. And there's no other text in the footers, and it's on all the pages. That's fine. Okay, this is new. The setting styles. It used to just be you told you what styles you wanted, but this time, nowadays, they like you to be more consistent with these things. So, I'm going to start with the title. Right, so we are going to set this to a serif font. Essentially, Gothic is the official font of ICT, so we will use that. It has to be 26 points. It has to be center aligned. It has to be bold. Single line spacing, that's all default, so we can just leave that. And then, to save selections, a new quick style, and that quick style is called News Title. Then, we've done that already. Once we do, I'll show you the screenshot once we've done the new subheading. So here is our subheading, or the subtitle, sorry. First F by. First theft by Kevin. Okay, new subtitle. So new subtitle is again sans serif 16, right aligned, italic. 16, right aligned, italic. Miss anything there? Single line spacing again is fine. So then again, save as a quick style. It is news subtitle. Is it supposed to be underlined? No. Okay. We need to create a news body style. So this needs to be serif font, size 12, justified, single line spacing. Font size 12, fully justified. So serif fonts, that's got little feet, so you can use Times New Roman. and line spacing 12 points after. So, oh sorry, we will need to select it because it's all in different fonts. One thing to be wary of: sans serif and serif are not fonts; they're styles of font. Serifs are these little bits here, these little feet on letters. So you see, sans serif doesn't have feet because sans means without, and these bits here have serifs. So little feet mean it is a serif font. Okay, we want to format this, and our spacing should be single with 12 points after. So we'll, after bodies of text, you'll get a 12-point gap. Change the layout change the layout so that all the text after the first paragraph shows 2 columns equal with 1.5 centimeters between them. So I don't think we need a section break for this. But never hurts to include one. Where's breaks again? Sorry. There. Being stupid. Breaks. So I continue section break just in case. So that means that the title and the body are entirely different parts of the thing. We can then, that's a page layout thing, isn't it? Add columns. We want 2 columns. The spacing between them is 1.5 centimeters. So 1.5 cm. 2 equal columns, 1.5 centimeter spacing. Excellent. Okay, so identify the 7 subheadings and add the news subheading style. So this looks like a subheading to me. We want to add this style to it, and then screenshot this one. So it's a sans serif 16-point, center aligned, bold and underlined. So we want essentially Gothic, official ICT font, bold, underlined, centered. It has 12-point spacing as well. Format, I think it's done already though. So you've already got a 12-point spacing as well. So then we can add that. And this is called news. I forgot to save the news body, sorry. News subheading. Sorry, and this bit here. Save selection. This is news body. So they won't ask you to screenshot all of this, but they might. Screenshot they want you to show. You modify your style. If you screenshot this, you can see almost everything. In the format and paragraph. So if you were to snip this, all of it, they can see. I'll have to explain this in a second. Okay. Oh, I've done that one already. You can see that you've named it. It's bold, it's underlined, it's sans serif font, right font size, it's centered, and the sizing. So that gives you everything you need in one screenshot. It just saves you snipping loads and loads of stuff. Okay, we'll go back to the task. What's next? We've done all this. Open the file, insert the table. Okay, so we have J216 newsport.csv here. So we can copy this, copy, and paste that into here. Oh. Where does it need to go? Activities to our centers. So activities to here. Oh, sorry, paste that in. Cells. Okay, so I want you to delete the third heading from the rating table. Oops. The third column, sorry. So in here, we can the column. So resize this. Make sure that the news table style is applied. Columns 2 and 3. Text in 2 and 3 are displays on one line. And all the borders and grid lines and stuff are shown. So first things first, highlight all this. So news table is serif 12 left. And so it is a serif font, such as Times New Roman. Font size 12, left aligned, and aligned, and that's it. Nothing fancy there. Okay. You want to all borders or borders grid lines are displayed from printed, and it should look like this. So you want to table properties. Oops, that's not it. It's design. So show the grid lines, except maybe this should be these activities. This cell should be grey. It should be center aligned. A bit bigger. Vertically should also be aligned. I'm going to go to middle. Okay, this is also supposed to be on one line, so we need to make that. And that now looks a lot like that. Okay, then we need to import the image under the subheading accommodation. Insert picture. So it's in the password files. 2. Beautiful picture. I don't know why they always use such terrible images. It's supposed to look professional, and then they're like, oh, I have the ugliest image in the world. I actually quite like this one though. So we want to flip this image, we'll rotate it. Flip horizontal, so that it looks like this. When I resize the image, it's 4 centimeters wide. It should be close enough to that anyway, but so I'm being stupid if I'm going to do this. There you go. With it should automatically do the aspect ratio. Align the image to the top of the paragraph. I think that's what's asking for there. Language to the top of the paragraph, so there's the right margin. It's the right margin, sorry. There you go. So slightly aligned. And it looks like that. Okay, so the list, free Wi-Fi, so on and so forth. Use that square icons. So you want to list style, so square bullet points. You want to format the list style so that it's positioned to without centimeters from the left margin. The list fits in single line spacing. Okay. You want to format this. So single line spacing. Indentation is 2.5 centimeters. Centimeters on the left margin. Single line spacing. And then we save the document. And that is it. Oh, then you need to watch out for widows and orphans, such that none of your pages just like that. And then you can save your document, and that's it.